Hello. For me, it would be good morning because it's morning here, but you might be watching this video at a different time. It's about 23 degrees outside, and I just finished a workout and I'm sweating a little bit. But wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of staying physically strong for unexpected emergencies and also being able to help others when they're in need. And to be clear, being strong, I would describe it as being different maybe than being, fit, because I think a lot of times people think of being fit as, for men, I can't speak to women, means having a six-pack and, looking good for your calendar shoots and all that. I think rather than saying being fit, I'll say the importance of being strong, physically strong. And I guess this could apply to anybody, but I can only speak about my perspective as a male. Not being physically strong through exercise, and I think there's a difference between exercise and work. There's a lot of jobs out there that are physical that don't work out the right muscle groups. But not being physically strong is a recipe for getting injured. And it's also a recipe, I think, I'm not a doctor and I don't study medicine, but I think it's also a recipe for slow recovery. But especially important, I think it's helpful in preventing injuries. I can tell you that I'm 42 right now, and as time goes by and years go by, I have to be even more diligent about staying fit, or fit, not fit, but staying strong. And when I say staying strong, pretty much, as far as there are some few exceptions, but I pretty much eat whatever I want, because in terms of staying strong, I'm interested in strength. If you look at strongman competitions, those guys don't have six packs. They got the kegs. And those are some of the strongest, if not the strongest men in the world. And they don't look like calendar models. Everything about what they do is for strength, and more strength. And so that's more, I guess you could say, the body type that I'm talking about when I'm talking about staying strong. As I stay strong and take care of myself by exercising, and it could be simple things, doing some sit-ups, some push-ups, some back exercises, and going for a quick run in the morning. A quick run could be 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you have time for, and whatever you have enough energy to do consistently. There's mornings when I don't feel good before my run, I don't feel good during my run, and I don't feel very good after my run because I'm just exhausted. But I try to keep my momentum up so that I can stay strong. And if I'm driving down the road and I come across a vehicle accident, I want to be physically equipped to pull people out of a car if I need to, or to direct traffic, or whatever is needed until highway patrol or firefighters and whoever can get there. And it'll take them a few minutes. Even if they get the call right away, it's going to take a few minutes. And in that type of situation, it's just going to be you and your body. And whatever strength that you have. Nobody can be infinitely prepared for everything, but if I run into a situation like that, I'd like to be able to know that I did my best to help save somebody's life or get somebody out of harm. Or if I come across somebody who's helpless that's being attacked by somebody, I'm gonna jump in, you know. That's my decision. That's how I am. And being physically strong helps give a person confidence to enter a situation like that. There are some situations like that you shouldn't get involved in, but if you're not physically strong, the likelihood of somebody being equipped with physical strength to help a situation where somebody's being attacked, or there's a vehicle accident or a motorcycle accident, you gotta get the guy, out of the road because cars are flying by and people aren't slowing down, which is what people do when there's accidents. They just keep flying by 70, 75 miles an hour. If a person's not physically strong, they couldn't do anything about that situation even if they wanted to, because they haven't taken care of themselves. And being physically strong can mean different things to different people. For you, it may mean weightlifting. For you, it may mean running and stamina, and you're not really into weights. It may mean bicycling. It may be swimming. It may be all of those things. Maybe you're a triathlete. But I feel like people have a responsibility for maintaining physical strength. It could be a simple situation where there's just an elderly person who's fallen down in the parking lot in front of the drugstore, and they need help getting up, or they need help lifting something into a car. Think about what it would be like in the world if everybody just had no physical strength. And the only people that had physical strength were police, fire, maybe a few weightlifters, and a couple of athletes. If there's an emergency, what do you think the chances are of a firefighter or a policeman or a weightlifter, bodybuilder type person, or a hardcore athlete being there? Pretty low. But if people in general work to build their physical strength so that they can help themselves and so that they can help others, whether it's an emergency situation or a non-emergency situation, if there's an accident or somebody's in need, and lots of people have been working at maintaining their physical strength, then there's an extremely high probability that there's going to be one or more people there that can help that person in need. And so physical strength is not just about vanity and looking a certain way. Like I mentioned earlier, strongmen in the strongman competitions, they're not going for beauty. They're going for strength, being strong. And I think that the world can benefit from people being physically strong and maintaining their strength, not only for themselves, but for others. I mean, I think about that. If somebody in a non-emergency situation just needs help moving, I want to be able to help them. And when I need to move stuff before the move comes up, I try to double up on my strength building to prevent injuries. Because, injury prevention is better than injury recovery. But these are some of my thoughts on this. Everybody makes their own decisions. Only you can know what's right for you. But I wanted to talk about the value of strength outside of vanity, outside of getting your picture taken or whatever, in the value of strength and being equipped to help others in a time of need. That's all I have. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. And if you think this video could help anybody, a thumbs up would be appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Love you guys. God bless. And I'll talk to you soon.